everyone, and welcome to I Am Possible segment of My Dream TV USA. I am your host, Divya Mowar, winner of Mrs. Bharat USA Elite 2021, and I'm also the Vice President of Miss Bharat California Pageant. So before I start the show, I want to congratulate the entire team of My Dream Entertainment to bring, and everybody associated with it, to bring this grand show that happened in Georgia. And Miss Bharat USA 2022 was a grand success. I consider myself very fortunate to witness the show and host the show also. So before I introduce the amazing queens that we have joining us for a quick chit chat, I do want to talk about the dynamic duo of My Dream TV. So let me introduce Janak Bediji and Rashmi Bediji, CEO and founder of My Dream TV, who have brought the kitchen to ramp walk journey of women and introduced and made this family so big, so loving. The true inspiration to everyone. In USA, they have launched this beautiful pageant and so many more events. They're true pillar of glamour and entertainment in USA. So thank you so much to Rashmi ji and Janak ji for bringing us this beautiful My Dream TV to all of us and making us a part of it and helping us voice our opinion and showcase our talent. So without further ado, अब मैं बुलाती हूँ हमारे शो में. So आप लोग चश्मा पहन लीजिए क्योंकि बहुत सारी ब्यूटी और बहुत सारी rhinestones crowns आने वाले हैं स्क्रीन पे. So let me introduce our winners of Mrs. Bharat USA Elite 2022. Can we have Priya Gupta, Aditi Kumar, Priya Patel, and Pallavi Pantri on screen? Hello everyone, आप लोग कैसे हैं?
Hello. Doing good, Divya. How are you?
Good. Thank you for spending your evening and late. I think it's late evening for most of you with us. So thank you so much. I'm so excited to see all of you again. It reminds me of, December mein hum sab jab ek saath, we were all getting this pageant together. So good to have, so excited to meet you all again. So आज का जो हमारा चिट चैट रहेगा वो it will be very interesting because a lot of people have seen you on stage in beautiful outfits, giving amazing answers and showcasing your pageant journey. So today हम लोग थोड़ा सा अपना topic switch करेंगे and we'll talk more about that what you are otherwise when you are not winning the pageant. So let me start with Priya Gupta. प्रिया मैं आप चाहती हूँ कि आप हमारे जो लोग सुन रहे हैं उन्हें ये बताइए कि introduce yourself, what have you won, and who you are other than winner of Mrs. Bharat USA 2022.
Thank you, Divya, and hello, everybody. Good evening. So I'm very happy to say that I won the Mrs. Bharat USA Elite 2022, and it was such amazing to meet all these beautiful women, and of course, Divya, you. I mean, we had spoken before, and I met you for the first time, during the pageant, so that was beautiful, and also meeting these amazing ladies. So when I'm not doing a pageant, I work in IT. I work as an agile program manager, and fortunately with the COVID, things became remote. So I've been able to work from home, and I think even though I'm in IT, I'm a very creative person. So I do love making Instagram reels and doing anything creative so basically you can say that I'm also a content creator. I love creating content, fun content, very filmy also, could be fashion. So I kind of believe in, even my Instagram says you only live once, so you want to do it all. So yeah, that's the motto that I live by, and super excited to talk to everybody today and know each one of you guys.
That's great, Priya. Thank you and welcome. And I know I loved your presence so much. You have such a beautiful, when I saw you in person, such a warm person. It was definitely lovely meeting you. And I have to compliment you. You looked amazing out the outfits, especially your hair, the Hollywood wave came out perfect.
Thank you so much. I mean, you look super gorgeous too.
Thank you. Aditi, आप अपने बारे में कुछ बताइए.
Hi Divya and everyone. So my name is Aditi Kumar. I am the first runner-up for Mrs. Bharat USA Elite 2022. As a professional, I'm a robotics process automation consultant. I have been really padhaku throughout my life. I have multiple master's degree. I have an MBA and a MS in information technology from University of Texas, and I'm really proud of my educational qualification because I've worked really hard on that. But apart from being padhaku, I also have a very creative and fun side of my personality. I love painting abstract art. I love doing interiors, and I also have an Instagram page. I'm a content creator slash influencer. So I also love making reels, home related content, fashion related content. Divya knows it. We share that passion, Divya. Um, and I'm also a mom. And then I also have a real estate business. So I wear different hats. I truly believe, just like Priya said, you only live once. So I think that when we were given this life as human beings, we are the most intelligent animals. We have the ability to create and think and conceive and bring that thing to life. So I just want to live my life, and I'm a huge believer of growth mindset. So I just try to make my everyday better, learn something new, learn from everyone. So that's how I like to live my life. Learner for life, a hustler for life. That's how I would like to describe myself. And yes, participating in the pageant was a great experience for me. I never thought about that I would compete in a pageant, although my friends would always suggest me that you should go for it. So this year, when I got to know about it, I was like, you know what, I'm going to say yes this time, and I'm just going to go for it. And it has been an amazing experience. So thanks to Janak ji for creating this amazing platform, giving us the ability to go out there, present ourselves, showcase our talent, and they have really empowered us to empower others. And of course, it's amazing to connect to strong women like you and everyone else on this call. So it has been great.
That was really, really powerful, Aditi. Thank you for sharing. And I have to add that I loved you in all the outfits, especially your sari. Still flashes before my eyes. It was beautiful. The white sari I'm talking about. It was beautiful. And the recent pictures of Greece, amazing. it's it's yeah, it is really, really nice. It wants me to go back to Greece. So thanks for sharing. I think what really touched what you said is like it's a platform to empower others, empower yourself and others. And I think that's what we have been doing. It's a constant growing family, and there's so much creativity and uniqueness around us that we all share. And it's so good to see each one of you coming up with such unique personalities and talents. Like I didn't know about real estate side of you, Aditi. So it's just amazing that you know how much we can do, and we still have our home and our family to manage apart from our careers. And so it's amazing. Welcome, Aditi. So much to learn from you.
And Aditi, I just
Let's.
want to say that even I want to get into real estate. So I'm actually, just finished my training, and hopefully I'll just give my exam soon. So yeah,
Oh,
real estate is the next thing to be.
all the best.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's know a little bit more about Priya.
Hello,
Priya Patel.
everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Divya. Nice to meet you all. It's good seeing everyone after so long, it feels like. So I'm Priya Patel. I'm a second runner-up for the Miss Bharat USA 2022. Just want to let you know that I am a project manager. I work for a pharmaceutical company for almost 17 years now. I love helping others. My passion is to delivering a quality work to our patients. I'm also working on getting my certification for the project manager, so I'm getting ready to take the exams pretty soon as well. And I'm a mother of two children. I enjoyed every bit of Atlanta trip. It's unforgettable trip, and it was a great experience. Thank you to Rasmiji and Janak Bediji for giving us opportunity to be on that platform. It was a really great experience. Loved meeting everyone. Connected with lots of friends. So many. Get to see everybody over there, and it's just I was just amazed with everybody's talent and making new friends out there. It's just it was unbelievable. I enjoyed it very much.
Absolutely. And we enjoyed having you in the family of my dream. Thank you so much for coming. I think you're from Ohio, right?
Yes, I'm from
Yes, yes.
Ohio. Yes.
And I loved your black outfit. Like, this, like, I really vividly remember, like, I was thinking, I didn't know your name, but when I was like, okay, yeah, I know Priya Patel. You look gorgeous in the
Thank you.
black outfit. Amazing. Welcome to the show, Priya, and thank you so much for being part of my dream. And there's so much to learn and grow from it. So let's enjoy this journey. And with that, let's talk to Pallavi Pantri. Pallavi, tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Hi Divya and hello everybody. It's so good to see you all after almost a month, more than a month. So, yeah, I'm the third runner-up of Mrs. Elite 2022, and I live in Atlanta, so it was local for me. It was nice to have you guys all here. Um, my other than my patent, I would like to share that my highest qualification is MBA, and I work. I'm an IT professional, project manager with IT in IT insurance company, and I love to play sports. So I am associated with Seva International, and they do this yearly Seva Women Championship sports event. Last year also we did it, and I love to play cricket. I love to play table tennis. I like to play mostly all the sports because I have been into athletics and throughout my college and throughout my school, a dancer in cultural, in extempores, speeches, and everything. But sports is really close to me. So I'm associated with Seva Women's Championship that happens every year. It's for a good cause, for women empowerment. So I do that. And this year also, we are in the process of planning for this year, which is going to happen in August or September. Other than that, I run around with my kids for their classes, for everything. I'm a party animal, so I love to do parties, dance, and enjoy with friends. So yeah, and I'd like to thank Vinaki and Rashmi ji for this platform because this is just the first step for many doors for us, opportunity doors for us, which we never know what will come when. So, and thanks to you, Divya, for taking out time for us at this hour. Thanks a lot.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. I love connecting with each and every one of you. It's really amazing. And Pallavi, thank you for introducing. Of course, I knew your dance side because I saw you dancing in the talent round, but you're a sports person. That's really a great combination. Like you have a little bit of everything in your profile. So that's amazing. Maybe very soon, Janakji, there's an idea for you. Maybe there should be something related to sports by
Oh,
my
yes.
dream. And
I love that.
yeah,
That would be so exciting, right? Like
yes, yes,
beauty, we've always heard beauty with brains, but
yeah.
brains and athleticism.
And athletic. And I have to tell, all of you are so fit. So it's so amazing, that you wear so many hats, but at the same time, you all take care of your
It's
fitness
gonna be
also. So
it's gonna be beauty with its strength.
yes, beauty with strength.
There you go.
Yes, yes,
Moms,
yes. There you go.
super moms.
Yeah.
Super moms. Yeah.
So welcome everyone, and now हमारे viewers को आपके बारे में थोड़ा थोड़ा और पता चल गया है. So now let's switch and talk a little bit about various stages of pageant journey and other things. So I would like to know from you, Priya Gupta. Sorry for using the last name. I just wanted to make sure that there are two Priyas here. I want to make sure I can introduce the right one and there's no confusion.
Right.
So I would like to know about your journey. I know you're Florida winner of Miss Bharat Florida, and then your journey to nationals. Did you face any difficulties, and how did you overcome any of those?
So my journey started off with actually talking to you. You know, when we briefly chatted on WhatsApp, and you told me that you thought about me for this Florida pageant. So I definitely want to extend my thanks to you. And then we have a common friend, Rohini, who actually visited me and my husband visited us in Florida, and we were just having dinner in Fort Lauderdale. And she mentioned that she went to, My Dream TV USA, Mrs. Bharat California pageant. It was so good. And for people who don't know, I used to live in California for 7 years. So I know the community very well. And she told me that, why don't you just try? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it was always in my mind that I want to do that. But, having that conversation with her, we FaceTime with you, Divya, that day. And when things have to happen, things happen, they say. So it was like a day before when I reached out to Divya, and she told me that, you have to submit your video in ethnic round and the evening gown round. And yeah, so it was pretty hush and puff. And I do have to extend my thanks to Rashmi Bediji also, because Divya gave me her number and she motivated me. She's like, yeah, you can do it. Both the ladies motivated me. I submitted my videos, and then the same evening we had the virtual pageant. Florida was a virtual pageant, and I won the Mrs. Bharat USA Florida. So, and that kind of paved the way for the nationals, which was held in Atlanta on December 10th. And yeah, in terms of preparation, I'm sure all of you beautiful ladies will agree with me. I think one of the biggest thing, even when we go to a party or somewhere socializing, we're always thinking about what to wear and if it's looking good. So I think the biggest part was, getting all the outfits ready, because you want to make sure that you are looking and presenting your best version, and whatever you're wearing is an extension of your own personality. Other than that, like preparing for the interview round, making sure that we are well groomed enough for the interviews. And I think, and like Divya said, all of us anyways work out and take care of ourselves, and we are super moms. So I think exercise and nutrition is something that we've been following. So yeah, it was definitely a combination of preparing for the costumes and question answer round. And once again, I know I've already thanked Divya, but once again, I would like to extend my thanks to Divya, because we just spoke about it and she gave me a few tips, and she shared some videos as well. So yeah, overall, I would say that it was a great journey, and it's definitely a pleasure to be associated with My Dream TV USA, and to know each one of you guys.
That's great, Priya. And if not now, then when, right? Or kal tak aap Priya Gupta the. You're still Priya Gupta, but then you became Mrs. Florida Priya Gupta, and then you became the USA elite, yeah, Miss Bharat, right? So you never know, right? You just have to take the first step. Let the rest follow, right?
Let the rest go, exactly.
Yes, it always falls in place, and no matter how stressed we are for the outfits, but ultimately what brings the biggest smile, like I remember my California pageant when I was participating. I had like 12 gowns that I shortlisted, and then I walked in each of them, and I picked the one that I already had in my closet, because when I walked in it, I had the best smile. I just thought that that looks really well on me. So it all comes in place.
It all comes in place. And I have to tell you one fun fact. The reason I wore a purple gown is because my daughter's favorite color is purple. So I was like, if I win this pageant, I want to win in her favorite color.
Yes, that's great. That's beautiful. And I have to say that people who don't know, then you also brought your daughter, and she had her babysitter with the daughter all the time. It's amazing, if you do this as a family. Like when I went for nationals, I also had my daughter with me. I had my husband also. We were in couples round also. It was amazing, because of course you're busy. There's like, if you were crazy changing in one round, imagine for couples also. Like I would get off the stage, I would have literally 2 minutes to go and change, and because Mrs. Elite start the second round, so first round for whatever category we are in, right? It's amazing, and I have spent so much quality time with my husband standing in line waiting, because we don't get to spend that time otherwise.
Exactly, we live such busy lifestyle.
Yes.
And also, we all are moms, so I think it's also, to me, I just want to add that we all are winners, right? So I think it's also being a role model for our children, because they see us that we are moms, we are professionals, like we said, but also we are now beauty queens or beauty pageant winners. And it speaks volumes about, can I say, being a role model for our children, that you can do it all. You just don't have to within a bucket.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Great, great, great. Thanks, Priya, for sharing your point of view. So, Aditi, आपके लिए एक बहुत ही relevant question. You are so big on social media. I love all your content. You're so creative. Like even though if it will be a simple house transformation reel, right? You did it with so much passion. Like when you were moving states, I don't know from where to where, but you moved to North Carolina from somewhere, and I loved all your reels. You had a pretty strong presence, but now that you are one of the winners of Mrs. Bharat Elite, do you see any difference how people identify or associate with you?
Um, Not really. I'm still the same person. Just one more accomplishment added to my overall person that I am. But I think I just need to highlight this more on my social media. I have a good following, so I would like to use that platform. And I have another blog which is called Her Story, and I interview other women and I post their stories. I started this during pandemic, and I got really great response. A lot of women came forward, and you will not believe, Divya, I still have so many girls who called and shared their stories, but they were not open to go public, but they just poured their heart out. So I know us girls, we want that sisterhood, we want that community where we can come and share our story. Some people don't want the whole world to know, but they just want someone to listen. And some people want to inspire others. So I would like to leverage that platform that I have built, and share this information and share this with as many people as I can. And as Priya said, that we can do anything is possible for us. We just need to set our heart and mind to it. I remember when I was studying for my real estate, one day my daughter walked into the room and she had a little note that said, "She came, she persisted, she won." And she just left that note on my desk when I was studying. She just came, left it, gave me a kiss on my forehead, and she left. So
Wow.
our kids, they watch us doing all this for them, and she always tells me that, "Mom, I'm very thankful for having this life. I'm very thankful that you and dad work hard and you do everything for me. So when I grow up, I want to be like you." So, I want to be able to spread that message that yes, even if we come from, I come from a middle class family, grew up in a small town, but then I always had this fire in me that I have to do a lot. And any opportunity that comes my way, I say yes and I go for it. So I just want to spread that message that don't think that, oh, pageant is only for a certain body type or a certain type of people. Pageant is for everyone. And My Dream TV really proves that it's all inclusive. Anyone, you just need to have your heart and mind into it. So it's for everyone. And that's the message we would like to spread, that everyone is beautiful in their own way.
That's such a great thing that you said. Two things that really stuck to me, that it's a platform. We are winners. How we use this platform and how we help others is all up to you. It's up to us now to pave our journey and take this story or our crown to the next level. It all resides in us. So I would love to hear the interviews, the discussion that you're in your blog. So please share with us your blog, Aditi. And you said it right that this women everywhere have so much to share, but they don't want to go public with it. Like when I'm talking to all these organized pageants in California after winning, and it's so, sometimes you hear stories which are amazing, sometimes you hear goosebumps wali story that was like, oh my god, so it's so true that we all survive with so many things. We are lucky to have support of our family and extended family, but not everybody is lucky. And if they can come out and do something for themselves, and we can do for themselves, like we can support them, it would be so amazing. So keep it up, and yeah, let us know if you need any help. You have five other strong women waiting for you.
Absolutely. After talking to all these people, I figured out me and my husband, we are like best friends, but there are still things I can talk to you and share with you. And I would not want to talk about it with my husband. He might not relate to it because he's a guy. You
Yeah.
know, we need that sisterhood. So that's what we should focus on building.
Absolutely amazing. Sisterhood of traveling fans. That's what we are. Each one is in a different state, in a place, but yeah, we'll stay connected. Thanks, Aditi. So, Priya Patel, what was going on in your head when the names were being announced? Like, you're thinking, you're confident that Apka naam aayega, because there was a lot of competition. I will be honest with all of you. They were so beautiful. Like I was getting cold feet, when I was thinking ke kaun jeetega. Everybody looked so beautiful. Your answers were so good. So tell us about your heart. और आपके दिल में क्या चल रहा था तब, प्रिया?
To be honest with you, I did have a feeling coming in. Actually, initially, I had a debate whether I wanted to join the pageant for the nationals because I was a winner of 2021, and then I wanted to go to the nationals in 2021, but then it didn't happen due to my other traveling plans. So this year, I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go. I will be competing with my Ohio friends here. Is it going to look good? And then I finally did register for it. I'm like, I have to challenge myself, present myself out there. I'm not really a big social media person. I'm not a public speaking person at all. But I'm like, it's worth trying. So I participated, and then somewhere I did have a gut feelings that if I don't become a winner, at least I need to be somewhere in the runner-up. Either it's the first, second, or third, whichever it is, I'll take it. So I did have that feeling in me, but if I didn't win, I was like, okay, at least I tried. It's not like that I sat home and I'm like, okay, I didn't go. At least I challenged myself, presented myself on that platform, and came out of my shell, and then like broke out of it, and I'm like, okay, I presented myself. So I did have a feeling, but at the same time, I did have that butterfly stomach. Pretty much, I'm sure everybody went through it. So it was a mixed feeling that I experienced.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm glad you came. Right, you rightly said that हम couch पे बैठ के खाना भी खा सकते, right? But rather than that, you chose to be here, and that's what it is important, because I think it's self-discovery. Like I know each one of you would agree with me that as we prepare for these pageants, we are preparing, but we know ourselves much more better after we are, throughout this journey, because what looks good on us, what gives our personality a boost, those are the outfits we choose. When we talk about our question answers, it's basically our personality, our opinion that we are showcasing. And when I was preparing, I didn't had much time between California pageant and nationals, was less than a month. But while I was preparing and writing down the answers to the questions, I would always think, okay, what would Divya do? Like, what is that resonates with me? And I kind of learned myself, because we somehow get lost between our work, our kids, our family, that, okay, what would I do in such situation? So it really helps to discover, it's a true self-discovery. So I'm glad you came.
Yeah, I always wanted to be I love doing fashions. It's not that I don't like to showcase myself. That's another thing. But ever since I grew up, I always seen my mom dressing up, doing makeup. And whenever she's not seeing me, I always try on me and put makeup on and get dressed and put sari on and all that. And then I was at Navratri Festival in 2021 and with my daughter doing Garba, right? So Roshna ji and Hina Ben and all that, those are our president here in Columbus, Ohio. They were presenting this pageant and talking to us about it. So I told my daughter, I was like, why don't you participate? Because I never got a chance. You should do it. And she is growing up here, and she's another shy girl just like me. So I'm like, you should do it. And she said no. So I'm like, okay. I always had that feeling in me that I want to become a model. So I was like, okay, I'll go ahead and try it myself. And hopefully maybe by seeing me, my daughter will participate next year. So I participated in 2021. I won the title for the Ohio. And then when it comes to 2022, I again asked her if she wants to do it. And she said no. And at the same time, my husband goes like, if she says no, don't force her. But if you want to do it, go for it. You always been in that fashion arena that you always likes to present yourself with the good clothes and mindset and don't want to do something for yourselves. Right now, you're so busy with the work and home life and doing things for kids. Why don't you do something for yourself? So my husband is the one who forced me to participate, and he won, and I did it. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll go ahead and try it. So I wanted to become a role model for my daughter, and I did it. And I'm hoping that by seeing me presenting myself on this platform, one day she will say, okay, Mama did it. If she can do it, I can do it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So near future, I'm bringing my daughter on this platform.
Yeah, we'll wait for that. I'm sure she will. And thanks, Priya, for coming in and joining the nationals, because of course, it's rewarding, it's satisfying, and getting a title and a crown is on this prestigious platform means a lot. So congratulations, Priya. Pallavi, I wanted to ask you, it comes to my mind that you're so active in community, giving back to community. And so how do you think this title has, or crown has, changed your life? What change do you see already in perspective, and how do you want to use this crown?
I would say, Divya, that change is, I think it's yet to come. It's very initial, but definitely it is, as I said earlier, also, it is the first step to more opportunity doors that are waiting. But definitely with this crown, there is more recognition for sure. There is more of, you can say, network or social life, or more people around. So basically, for me, the Georgia pageant and national pageant was back to back. It was December 3rd was Georgia pageant. I am the winner of Georgia 2022. So it was on December 3rd and nationals December 10th. So it was back to back. I wasn't very prepared for nationals because I was like, pata nahi dono ek saath kaise honge, and because it's like you're preparing for two together,
Yeah.
right? Not getting a breathe, getting time for one at a time. But then I went ahead for that, and definitely there is more recognition, as I said, and the changes, the betterment is yet to come. But I can still see that they know you, they respect you more, of course, right? And you get to know people, they know you, and you are approached by different people, and so that's about it. And here also, like, we are we are the part of this interview, and this will be seen by others. So
Absolutely.
to represent that, yes, we four are the winners. That means we have some potential, right? That's what it is.
Absolutely.
So
It's
it's going to change. Yes.
small change can make a big difference, right? And it's constant, like you are involved in the seva community, and the other part of it, and so it's really good, and more you can spread this message out to others, that how pageants notion that are, certain body type, a certain height are the typical models, and then you can always tell them that there's family for everyone. This is not like a typical cookie cutter kind of a pageant where you have to fit the size 0 and have a certain height. And I was in one of the California pageant, like when we were organizing, she was one of the contestant, and she gave me this idea that, Divya, you have categories for everything, why don't we have a petite category also? And she shared her true inside story with me. She said that, Divya, when I was standing next to a girl who was 5'8" and she wears heel, and now she's 6 or taller, and she's 5'2", and maximum she can be is like 5'4", 5'5". It's intimidating. And that's a real life experience on stage. And I'm like, yeah, you're so right. Like, maybe that's will come up next. So that's how we all, like, learn and grow and empower others. Like, I want her to feel confident. It's something that you can never change your height, right? It's something that that's your gene, right? So absolutely. And so keep up the good work, Pallavi, and we'll come to know, we'll stay connected. So with that, I want to switch. So हमने अभी आपके बारे में बात करी, आप लोग क्या करते हैं, who you are outside of your pageant life, and uh, more about how was your journey into this pageant national. So अभी हम थोड़ा सा Bollywood तड़का डालते हैं. So ready? So I'm going to start this time with Priya Patel. And Priya, I will give you a situation. Again, don't stress. It's a very simple situation. Typical Bollywood situation. और आप उस theme पे एक गाना गाइए, ठीक है?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the first thing when Bollywood comes to my mind is snow, baraf, or sari, and romantic song. If not sari, then any song is fine.
Let's see, the Kajol and the Shahrukh Khan one, right? Suraj
Bilkul.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's romantic.
निकलने लगा मैं तेरी रही जमी चलने लगी तरकाए दिल सांस चलने लगी. That's all I know.
That's so good. So you were first. I had to put you on spot. Sorry, but you did great.
Thank you.
All right, Aditi. आपकी सिचुएशन रहेगी बारिश और चाय. Pick either.
बारिश और चाय.
बारिश पिक कर लो. चाय का कप मैं पकड़ लेती हूँ, आप बारिश भी डालो.
Chum chum chum. That's a बारिश song, right?
Yeah, that's a बारिश song. That's perfect.
सीने पे से उड़ने लगा आंचल तेरे संग नैना मिला के मौसम होने लगे something something
पागल
नाचू मैं आज छम 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 छम.
Nice, very nice, Aditi. Great.
Oh, in the end, you're going this way. We will give you a situation.
You will give me a situation, you said? Sure. अच्छा ठीक है, मुझे easy देना. अब तुम लोग को मैं easy देती हूँ, बाकी ठीक है. तो Pallavi, how about let's see, item song.
Item song.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
That's easy here.
तो बहुत सारे
तो सोच रही हूँ कौन सा कुछ ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग वाला. think शीला की जवानी, I would say.
Yeah, ठीक है. हाँ, बिल्कुल.
But नहीं, actually इसकी सिर्फ मुझे यही लाइन आती है, शीला की जवानी. Suggest me some good item song.
बीड़ी जलाइले.
हाँ.
बीड़ी जलाइले.
बीड़ी जलाइले जिगर से पिया कर्मा पड़ी आग है.
Nice. Awesome. Priya.
Yes.
Priya ji. Let me see. I'm a big fan of Madhuri Dixit. Uska koi famous dance number.
Okay, so I think that I'll probably sing a song which is from the movie Beta, and it's the Dhak Dhak song, which not only became so famous when she danced, but we've all danced.
Yes, she became a Dhak Dhak queen after that.
Dhak Dhak queen, you know.
Yes.
All right. Dhak dhak karne laga, o mora jiyara darne laga, saiya baiya chhodna. कच्ची कलियां तोड़ना दिल से दिल मिल गया मुझसे कैसी ये हया तू है मेरी दिलरुबा क्या लगती है वाह रे वाह. That's it.
Awesome. Thank you, यार. आप लोग you all were a great sport. So हम लोग अभी जब न्यूयॉर्क फैशन वीक में मिलेंगे, so let's also do some party sharty and dancing together.
तो दिव्या आपसे हम बोल देते हैं कि आप अब हम न्यूयॉर्क फैशन वीक में मिलने वाले हैं, तो why don't you sing a Bollywood song, again very easy, set in New York.
Set in New York.
Yes, so many.
So many. Hint भी दे दो यार, चैट में एक hint दे दो ना मुझे.
शाहरुख का वो गा दो ना, प्रीति जिंटा और शाहरुख का जो है.
Exactly, कल हो ना हो.
ओ कल हो ना होगा यार आई एम अ वेरी बैड सिंगर, मुझे छोड़ दो, तुम कोई इजी क्वेश्चन पूछ लो मुझसे, मैं तुम लोग को न्यूयॉर्क में डांस करके दिखा दूंगी.
Dance I've seen.
We can sing, you have to sing, Divya. We all.
तो हम रेन चेक लेते हैं तुमसे, हम वहाँ पे डांस करके दिखाएंगे.
चलो गुड.
ठीक है, विल मेक अ रील. हाँ,
रिकॉर्डिंग.
Perfect, we'll do. I will take you on FaceTime, फिर हम रिकॉर्ड करेंगे.
अरे वाह.
Dance से याद आया कि who will be taking who will choreograph? Who will take the role of a choreographer?
Janak ji has some few choreographers in mind, so stay tuned. More information is coming. It will be a lot of fun.
Oh, how nice. That's good.
Yeah, we are finalizing dates and choreographer very soon. It's coming.
Okay.
चलो, so I know कि मन तो नहीं करता है इंटरव्यू एंड करने का. It's so much fun to talk to all of you and connect more and more. But before we close, I do want to have your thoughts. You know, कि what positive message? The same question for all of you. What positive message you would like to give out to our audiences? So let's start with Aditi.
My message to everyone, especially the women out there, is that we need to find our identity. You know, we are daughters, mothers, wives, but then we lose ourselves in playing all these roles. So we need to find our identity and stick to it. That's the only message to everyone. Don't lose yourself. There is, you know, just like Priya said, right, that she wanted to be a model. I know from every teenager, we all have posed in front of the mirror, and you know, growing up, we all had a dream, but it sort of died down. We got married, we got busy with job, career, kids. So we need to just find ourselves, find what makes us happy, and do that.
Very well said and very well deserved crown, Aditi. Thank you so much. That was so true, that we lose our identity, especially the time we get married and we have kids. So we are daughters, moms, you know, wives, sisters. But what we truly are is we shouldn't lose that. So that is a great motivation for all of you, all of us, to keep going. Once we find that who we really are, who do we stand for if we are not taking all these roles, right? Yes. Pallavi?
Yeah, so I think, see, Divya, there are women or girls who, you know, talent sab mein hota hai. Everybody is unique. Okay, I believe everybody is talented. But kahin na kahin, thoda sa ek, you know, that confidence, they need to just develop that confidence. So my message would be, just be fearless. Just be fearless and have the right attitude. You will get through. I mean, if we can do it, anybody can do it, Divya. You know, just be fearless, and ultimately, you know, the right attitude is what counts. Attitude, not the aptitude. आप कितने भी intelligent हो, कितना भी आपको GK आता है, कुछ भी आता है, but the right attitude takes you, you know, forward. There is a saying also: attitude, not aptitude, determines your altitude. So how high you rise in your life depends on your attitude. So my message to young girls and women would be, keep fearless raho, and just stay confident and just go for it. Pageant is a very, very note for you to have your recognition, and as I earlier also said, many doors will open. You never know what opportunity is waiting for you. So just be fearless and have the right attitude towards it.
जैसे हमारी बॉलीवुड हॉलीवुड डीवा प्रियंका चोपड़ा ने कहा है, राइट, कॉन्फिडेंस इज द बेस्ट एक्सेसरी यू कैन वेयर एंड फेक इट until you make it. And honestly, I have done it so many times. I can relate to it. I'm a mechanical engineer, so there were 57 boys in my class, and it's that has, just trained me that you just have to look confident, otherwise people will eat you off.
Yes.
Yes, so true. So, thank you for sharing that perspective, Pallavi.
Yeah, and I just want to say something on confidence that even when we are very confident, would you agree with me? There are days when we are not confident. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
It's also
Yes.
like training yourself, right? Like even when you win a pageant, as an example, even when everything is going good, like I have experienced some days where I feel like I'm not confident, for whatever reason. And that's when you have to wake up another morning and tell yourself, all right, now that day is gone, start again and be confident.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
that's true.
absolutely, absolutely. We shouldn't be so hard, especially us. We are so hard on ourselves. Women are generally, कि अब क्या, अब तो हम ये हो गया, अब तो वो हो गया. No, we are still younger today than we were be tomorrow, and we are still beautiful, more beautiful today than we'll be next day. So absolutely,
ज़्यादा क्या होगा? You will not win, but participation in itself is winning,
yes,
according to me.
absolutely,
आपने participate कर लिया, you are there. You're there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I am sure you all have heard this story, but it's not about winning or losing. There's so many women who have participated on this platform, and they are not crown winners, they're title holders, but they've done so amazing. There's so much to talk, and people don't even know in their state who that winner was on that year, but they know that person who is a title holder. So it's definitely not about winning or losing. It's paving your own journey, and whatever you stand for, take that to next level. Thanks, Pallavi. Priya Gupta, Priya ji.
I was saying something. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. You can hear you. Yeah.
Adding that, I remember a friend of mine. She said that when I was preparing for the pageant, she was like, "Hey, you have to bring the crown. You have to win." And I was like, "You know what? I'm not getting attached to the end result because then I will not be able to focus on my."
Yes.
So I just want to be out there and rock the stage and have fun and be my best, and rest I will leave. I'm not thinking about crown or winning. I'm not there for winning. I'm just going there, be my best version of myself, and just
Absolutely.
in that process.
You won't
Enjoy
believe
the
it.
journey.
I had the same words. I'm just going to have fun.
Yeah.
End result dekha jayega. I'm just going to have fun.
Because when you get attached to the end result, then you don't focus on the performance. You have to
Yes.
focus on the throughput. Don't worry about the output. Focused on
Yeah.
the input and the throughput. The output is going to happen based on that.
Absolutely.
I know. Yes.
Yeah, I can vouch on that too, because I had a lot of friends. Even my husband was texting me on the same day we were on the stage. It's like, you got to bring the crown. I said, look, I challenge myself. I'm presenting myself here. I think that's enough for me. I'm not even focusing on the crown. But what I'm going to do is try my best to win the crown if I can't. But I will get the good feeling that at least I try. I went there
Absolutely.
and presented myself.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I tried my best.
Enjoy the journey, and build that sisterhood, build the connections. And I'm sure all of you, I don't know how many of you knew each other before, but now you all are part of the same family, or you met other 80 contestants there. So it's all about being there, present in the moment, and enjoying the journey.
Yes.
Yes.
Great, great. I'm glad. And this is like, I have to say, this group is so in true sense, beauty with brains. You all have such amazing thoughts to share. So thank you for bringing your opinion onto the table. It really is amazing to hear that all of you are so mature and so poised in your opinion. So I'm glad you all are.
Yeah, you asked us really intelligent questions.
Okay, Priya ji, आप क्या बोलेंगी? Let me twist a little bit, because we all have shared, you all have kind of contributed to my previous question. So I wanted to ask in particular, there is a lot of negative notion about pageants. People hesitate, even though all of us in our hearts wanted to do this. We were fortunate enough to train our mind to come out and take that first step, but there's still other women who are either have surrounding negativity, people are not letting them participate, or they themselves have this feeling, how will you motivate them?
Yeah, very good question, right? Because you're right. हर औरत ये चाहती है कि उसको वो शान मिले, क्राउन मिले, but a lot of women are not able to get into it because of the negative preconceived notions, either by family around them or in general, like conservative mindset. So हम इसको इस सोच को इस तरह से बदल सकते हैं, because if you look at it, right, like back in the days pageant was all about like a lot of swimsuit or like all about a specific body type, and pageants like My Dream TV USA are changing that mindset, that pageant is not just about external beauty but also about, like we said at the beginning of a conversation, the platform that we have to give back to the community, right? So I think as long as we are focusing and highlighting that to all these aspiring contestants out there, that it's not just about inward focus, right? That only what am I going to get, because we're not. I know we are individuals, and sometimes you could think that you're living in a very individualistic world, but the ideal world is a world where you're giving back. We are a community. Even today, after a month and a half, we're meeting in this interview. We are building communities, right? So the point I'm trying to make here is that the message that I will give to people out there is that you are going to participate in a pageant where whether you win or not, you are a winner. Number one. Number two, you are going to be working on a platform which will be close to you, which will help the world to become a better place. So you can help people, your voice can reach to whatever cause you're working on, whether it's women empowerment, whether it's children's education, could be anything, right? Whatever platform which is close to you, you become a voice to reach to these organizations, and your voice is louder and heard when you have a crown. And last but not the least, you build strong communities around you, right? Which is what we are examples of. So it's just a combination of these things that makes pageant such a beautiful place to be at. And everybody, in my opinion, should do that, because people say there have been articles written that pageant reduces your confidence. In my opinion, it's other way around. Pageant improves your self-esteem because it makes you more aware of what your strengths are, like you said, Divya, what you look good in, and also the fact that you're in front of the stage, you have that courage to allow people to judge you. That itself is a representation of how confident an individual you are.
Very well said.
To this?
Yes, absolutely.
So, as Priya said it very well, I would just like to add कि ये जो negativity होता है ना, it's just perception of few people, the nazariya.
Exactly.
It's just the nazariya. It can change very easily. अभी आप देखो this इस nationals में there were 80 females, all girls, women, all females, right? So now they have participated. They will have their good and bad experiences. Now the good experiences, one, they will tell 100 other people, 100,000 other people, and then it will be a word of mouth, ripple effect, right? So positivity will actually increase the positivity around, circle by circle, right? And ultimately क्या होगा कि ये if this will go on, these pageants will go on, more girls will come, they will take more space in the society and they will spread more positivity जैसे हम लोग positively सोच रहे हैं. So ultimately the positivity will overcome the negativity. So pageants का ये नजरिया है जो धीरे-धीरे change हो जाएगा, and I can see it's changing.
और भारत की सोच, अपने देश की सोच बहुत बदली है. अगर आप इंस्टाग्राम भी देखो, पहले जमाने में I want to say, oh, she's wearing a bikini or she's wearing a swimsuit.
हो होता था.
और अब इंस्टाग्राम पे देखो तो
अब वाह होता है.
अब तो ये कि अरे आपने नहीं पहनी बिकिनी, ये क्या हो गया?
Exactly.
I know people have asked for our Miss Bharat California के एक swimsuit round भी होना चाहिए. A lot of people have asked for it, right? No, it's amazing, and this platform teaches us how to be happy for others and how to empower others. So that's amazing, and it's a true ripple effect that you have to start and not think about what others are thinking, क्योंकि वो तो सोचेंगे ही, good or bad, right? It's up to us. Yes, काम है क्या ना? कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे.
What we do, they're always being
काम है कहना.
Yes.
will say कि ये क्यों कर रहे हो या ये.
And those people who spread negativity, they are losing the the opportunities, they see the strong women, they will explore the opportunity. The weaker ones, they will ignore the opportunity. As simple as that.
Yes,
Pallavi,
absolutely.
I love your quotes, man.
It
Really, very
यही
good.
होता है ना यार.
मजा आ रहा है. But seriously,
यही होता है. It is
It's true. It's true. It's and it's very heartfelt. Whatever all of us are talking, it's really heartfelt. It's coming straight from the heart. There is
It
like
is, because
yeah,
opportunities सबके सामने आती है. It depends on you if you explore it or ignore it. Simple.
yeah,
Do
absolutely.
do what makes you happy. Don't
Yeah.
listen to others. That's what you got to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So Priya Patel, since you started, you have the mic and highlight on you. What would you share with our fellow people who are watching, and how would you spread the positivity of the pageantry?
Like I said, this platforms does gives you. I think it opens up more door for opportunities, right? Participating in this pageant brings more opportunity for you. It brings a lot of positivity in yourself. I myself, by experiencing this, I feel like I became more confident in myself. I'm more positive about the pageant itself, and it's a totally different experience. I would like to give a message to everyone that, like Pallavi said, don't have a fear. Break through your fear. Bring yourself out there. Experience it. It's a really good platform to be on, and it will change your vision. It truly does.
True, true. That's so true, Priya. And thanks for sharing all of you your true heartfelt messages and emotions with us. And would like to thank my dream, Rashmi ji and Janak ji, again for giving all of us a voice and the sisterhood that we can sit at comfort of our homes and talk to each other and interact more. And there's so many opportunities. There's New York Fashion Week, then there was the September New York Fashion Week, and in March we have Miss South Asia World, and then the Seattle pageant. So it's great. I'm sure we will all stay connected. Or
Yes.
आप लोगों से बाय कहने का मन नहीं कर रहा, but of course हम फिर मिलेंगे जल्दी ही. And I would like to thank each one of you for sharing your evening with us, sharing your opinion, and you all are so talented and uniquely talented, I should say. And you have amazing sense of fashion that we all know, but then you all have amazing personalities and so many multiple hats that you all wear and still smile. So keep in touch, keep growing, keep glowing, and until we meet again, have a great night. Thank you to all our viewers. Thanks for joining us. Today we had winners of Mrs. Bharat USA 2022 Elite category, and they all are rocking, and we'll stay in touch. And I hope you enjoy listening to each one of them. Until the next one, I'm Possible segment. This is Divya Mowar signing off for the day. Talk to you all very soon. Have a great night.
Thank
Bye.
you, Divya.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.